guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a unboxing. This is some items that I've picked up recently as well as some PR that I received. Now you guys, before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications, new videos, and if you like this video, make sure you get a big thumbs up. But if you want to see what I received because I purchased it myself or it was sent to me in the mail, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, I have the boxes that have accumulated that I've purchased myself, or this time I have PR, and I don't always get PR. But just to give you guys an idea, these are what's shown up recently, and I've been very selective of what I purchase. There's things that mostly is because I see the photos that are released before they're available, and I'm like, ooh, I want to pick that up. And on their release date, I literally have an alert that tells me when it's being released and I can go and purchase it. This time I have PR, and I'm really excited because I don't get sent PR that often. So I'm intrigued to see what it is, try it out, and then also let you guys know how I feel about it. All right, let's dive in because I have the boxes that I have received recently as well as some things that I've purchased here in Germany that I want to talk about, or maybe I've picked up on Amazon but needed to use them, so I haven't like waited. Okay, so this first one is from Cosmic Brushes. I can't remember what release this was. I know there's a new palette. Oh, okay. This is the Undergrowth 20 color palette, the palette for eye and face. If I remember correctly, this has similar color story as the Natasha Denona Yucca palette. I do love Cosmic Brushes formulation. Their palettes are absolutely stunning. I had used them right before I left, and I was like, ooh, do I bring them with me or do I leave them here and then just wait to see what releases? Oh yeah, this is breathtaking. This color story is very reminiscent of Yucca. I will see if I can find a photo of it to send along with my raw video for my editor. This reminds me of the Yucca palette from Natasha Denona. And I want to say their price points are quite different. And Cosmic Brushes, I want to say, is out of the UK. Does it say? Yes. Cosmic Brushes is out of the United Kingdom. So I'm intrigued to try this. I wish I had my Yucca palette with me. I don't. But in the future, I will compare these two and see. Oh, I'm excited for this one. If there's anything that I talk about and you want to see a video for, one, I'm most likely going to film with it, but definitely let me know what your favorites are that you want to see first. Okay, next we have Adept Cosmetics. This was in a larger box, and I did break it down because I was like, I just don't have room in my room to keep the large boxes. I will say they package this very nicely. So there's the covering, and then there's styrofoam, and then inside is the palette. This is the Unity palette. Oh, this is really nice. Okay, so this has like a lace covering on it. That is beautiful. I do love the multi-chromes from Adept Cosmetics. This color story is absolutely gorgeous. So there are 5 matte shades. There are 8 shimmers, multi-chromes, duochromes. I want to swatch this so bad, but I also want to do a dedicated video. And then if I remember correctly, the other box is the face palette. So let me dive in and see if I can grab that. Okay, so this is the Duality face palette. Look at those. Those colors are so luscious. So you have 3 matte shades. One is an ombre, which is like orange to yellow. And then you have 3 shimmery, like maybe cheek toppers. I wouldn't say they're highlighters because roses are red. This shade right here is definitely not a highlighter. That is more of it like a blush cheek topper. I'm intrigued to play around with this. Both of them. So Unity and Duality. Ooh, this one is from Sigma. Oh, okay. So I opened it up to make sure the palette was good. This is the Little Mermaid collection. I purchased this and I was like, okay, did I purchase everything? I can't remember. I don't think I did. So that's the one thing. Yes, I'm unboxing for you guys right now, but I do open them up to check and make sure they're good, because if you wait too long and something's shattered, there's a time frame from arrival to like opening it that you should have opened it and like quality checked it. All right, so this one from like the little cover, I keep these for the Sigma ones. It has all the little artwork on it, but look at the color story. So you have some of the pastel shades, you've got some neutrals, you have some really pretty shimmers. I'm so excited to play around with this. And there's some really pretty pressings. Like you've got, is that a heart? Oh yeah, you've got the Prince and the Heart. You have the Trident, Ariel. Oh, I'm so excited to play around with this. It's so cute. And then there's a powder blush. I think, was there only one? I can't remember. Oh, this packaging is super cute. It's kind of like a holographic. Oh, it's so cute. It's got a little pressing of the Prince and Ariel. And then we have a highlighter, same packaging. Ooh, this one looks like it kind of has like a purplish blue hue. And it's got the pressing of the Undersea Castle. They do always send like the brush cleanser. Sigma has some of the best brushes. That's what my highlighter brush is. It's from Sigma. And then there is a lip set. So it looks like there's 3 lip glosses. One is kind of a matte, one has a little bit of shimmer, and then one has all the shimmer in it. Okay, so it says it's a Dingle Hopper lip cream, which is this shade, Coral lip oil, and then Sunset lip oil. Interesting. Hydrating lip color. I'm excited to play with that. Okay, this one is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is a holiday release. So I got a sample of the More Sex perfume. I don't know where it went. Did I put it? I think I put it in my perfume collection. But that is the one thing, like certain sites like Sephora or Sephora definitely does it. The like free samples. So have some of the other brands that have been doing it, or they have been doing it. All right, this is the Pillow Talk Beautyverse Love Palette. I've seen some videos on this already, and there's been some interesting like feelings about it. I'm intrigued though. And I do like the packaging. This reminds me of those little single, they re-released them for the holiday. I have one of them at home, but it's not something I was like, oh, I need to travel with this. But this palette is very like Pillow Talk mauve tones. So it has 4 shimmers and 5 mattes. I'm intrigued to play around with this and try it out. So we will see. That will definitely be probably a like first impressions video. This one I'll talk about by itself. I made a purchase with Ulta, but it was mostly like holiday kits that have been released lately. And I'm going to do that video of like the holiday releases and like things that I would pick up or not pick up and why. But I did pick this up along with a face cleanser. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Volumizing Tinted Brow Gel. So this was part of an Ulta purchase, as well as the Garnier Erase It All Makeup Cleansing Balm. This one has hyaluronic acid for hydration. I will tell you though, I'm not a huge fan. This one leaves my skin like greasy and oily feeling. It has the hyaluronic acid, and it says it's for all types, removes all types of longwear makeup, cleanses and hydrates. But it makes my skin feel oily, which I don't like. One of my favorite face cleansers is, and it's the empty container, this is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. So this one I can get at the exchange on base or whatnot. But I wanted to try out something else that was a little more affordable. It's not my favorite though. This one I do like a lot. If you have any cleansing balm recommendations, let me know. This one is my favorite. I plan on repurchasing it, but this one, even at the exchange, which is usually discounted prices, is $45 for the largest size. Whereas this, I think, was only like $9 or $10. So if you have recommendations, let me know. All right, this one was sent to me and I'm so excited. This is from Billion Dollar Beauty. So I have their brow product, so the Billion Dollar Brows. I used this in a video a couple different times and linked them on ShopMy, and they reached out to me and said, we would like to give you a discount code. So I do have a discount code for Billion Dollar Beauty. And then they just released new items and they're like, hey, we'd like to send these to you to try out. And I was like, absolutely, I'm all for it. Send it to me. I will definitely try it out. It will be in a future video, so I'm excited for that. But there's some fun things in here. So they sent me a sticker that says have a $1 billion day. And I've only, for the most part, seen most of their like brow utensils. $1 billion brow lift, the highlighter, brow pencil. So when they're like, ooh, we're releasing other items, I was like, please, yes. So they sent the Luxe Lip Oil Trio. There's 3 different shades in here. Let's see. So there's indigo, petunia, and rose. Hydrating, water resistant, and long wear. Ooh, I like that. Some lip oils can be so slippy that they don't feel like they last that long, and then it's kind of like, what was the point? So I'm excited to try this and see. Ooh, and there's some clear shades. So indigo is the purplish shade. You have petunia, which is a little more pink. And then you have rose, which is kind of like a clearish, well, it's clear with like a pink tone. So I'm intrigued to try this out. So excited. There is the Starstruck Shimmer Eyeshadow Stick Trio. Okay, I love a good eyeshadow stick. They're so easy to just swipe everything on, blend it out a little bit. There's champagne, plum, and lavender. I'm excited for this, especially because the champagne I can wear to work. And I used to, back in the day, have a shadow stick that was in the champagne shade that I would wear all over my eyes. Ooh, okay. So you have some of the purple tones, which is awesome. Let's see what the champagne looks like. Ooh, okay. This looks gorgeous. Ooh, do you see how shiny that is? Oh, and it blends out nicely. I'm excited for this. And then we have the Love Struck Liquid Blush and Highlighter. I have been loving liquid and cream blushes. And then even today I have a liquid highlighter on, so I'm all for this. Ooh, okay, that is pretty. This is definitely one of those shades, like it's very similar to what I have on today. Okay, so that's what that looks like, and then we'll just, ooh, okay, that's pretty. And then the highlighter in Mystic, it's kind of like a champagne gold. Ooh, okay. I'm excited. Okay, and then from Odin's Eye. Okay, this is the Eternal Twilight Palette. Look at the packaging. This is breathtaking. So Odin's Eye is a Swedish brand, and a lot of theirs are based on, like, what is it? It's not Greek. Let's see. I'll have to look it up. It's not Greek mythology. How beautiful those color stories are. Okay, so Odin's Eye, a lot of their stuff is based off of Norse mythology. It took me a second. I had to look it up and I was like, I know it's not Greek mythology, but I looked it up. Their palettes are absolutely stunning. The artwork on this is beautiful. I did also pick up the highlighter and blush. So this one is the highlighter. It's in Gentle Firefly. Ooh, that is gorgeous. It looks like it's gonna be blinding. And look at the packaging. And then this one is in Radiant Flame. Oh, look at that. That looks like it's gonna be intense, but I'm excited for it. It's gonna be hard to narrow down what the next video is. Okay, I have some other things that I picked up that aren't necessarily makeup, but they're kind of skincare, hair, fitness, those types of things. So let me see, where do I wanna start? Okay, so we'll knock this one out real quick. I go to the gym. I try at least 3 times a week. Usually I'm getting up at 4 a.m. I'm in the gym by like 4:30, 4:45. I do about an hour and 15 minutes. It just depends on when I am motivated to get my butt out of bed. But I do take supplements for pre-workout and aminos. I usually get these supplements that I like from Ghost, but I'm limited as to what I can get here because, so Germany won't let you ship in powder products. So I can't have supplements sent to me like protein or aminos or pre-workout, any of that. So whatever I get has to be in country, and we are able to pick that stuff up at on one of the other bases. So I picked up a new one. This one is from Alani Nu. I've tried Alani before, not their pre-workout, but some of their like energy drinks, and I like their supplements that I've had. This is their pre-workout in Cosmic Stardust. It's supposed to have energy, endurance, pump, 30 servings. So I do get this. This pre-workout does have the tingle sensation in it. Some people don't like the tingle sensation, but for me, it makes me work out harder because I don't want to feel it and I want to be distracted. I've tried pre-workout without it and I'm just kind of like, It could also be a mental thing. But for me, when I no longer feel the tingle because I'm focused on my workout, like I see a difference in my workouts. It could be mental, I'm just saying. But I do like the flavor of this, and between this and Ghost, I do like the results that I get. Aminos are key for recovery. Your muscles need those nutrients. I picked up the Amino Energy from Optimum Nutrition. This is the, blueberry lime. So anytime energy and recovery, 0 sugar, caffeine from natural sources, and also has 30 servings. Like I said, I tend to get my supplements from Ghost, but sometimes we don't have them on base. I might have the BCAAs, but I don't have the pre-workout. So it just depends on what's available and which exchange or PX I go to. So I went with other brands that I've used in the past that I've still had good results. And when I don't use my aminos or BCAAs, I notice that my muscles tighten up some more, or tighten up more than usual. So I do, while I'm working out, drink my aminos and then afterwards. And then I did actually just pick up a new protein. I'm not huge on protein. I don't take it all the time. But what I will do is if I'm not like able to get away to go to lunch or whatever, I'll do a protein shake in place of that. Is it recommended? No. But that is sometimes what I do because I just don't have a chance to step away from the desk. Let's talk about, so I've talked about recently that instead of tanning, I've been using self-tanner. I had brought my Coco and Eve with me from the States. However, Ulta Sephora will not ship to Germany or to a military mailing box self-tanner. Don't know what it is. Maybe it's the chemical, maybe it's the component. It's fine. There is a store here that we go to. It's kind of like a Walmart, Target, Meijer, pick your poison, what type of store, groceries, home, body, all that type of stuff. That's the type of store this is. It's called Globus. They do have self-tanners that I know, and they're brands that I can look up and I can get the information on. I was able to pick up the St. Maurice. This is the Express, the 1 hour fast tan mousse. So I've used this in the past when I was in the States. I saw that they had it and I was like, oh, I can pick that up. But they do have those things out in town so I can pick them up. And what's crazy is when I look at the price of them on like Sephora or Ulta or Amazon from the States to have them shipped here, it's ridiculous. I want to say this was like €9 at Globus. And then the other product, which was also on the Allure Best of Beauty 2024 winner, and it's a dry shampoo. I actually picked up the one for brown hair coloring because some of the dry shampoos, if you're not careful, they're not meant for dark hair color because they give off the white cast. So know what you're picking up when you purchase it. But this brand was the best of for 2024, and it is Batiste dry shampoo. You're gonna see it's all in German except for Batiste. I do use my Google Translate so I can like make sure the ingredients and all of that, but I also know the brand because I've used it in the States, but I didn't have the one meant for dark hair color. But they have regular dry shampoo, they have the ones for blondes or for brown. They have a variety. To buy it at the PX, mind you, it's going from Europe to the States back because Batiste is a British brand, if I remember correctly. It was like almost $10 to get this at the PX. I found it out at Globus for like €3.45. So I was like, what? So I try to make sure I shop around, but it is a really good dry shampoo. This is actually 3 days that I haven't washed my hair, and I don't get to do that often except for when we do civilian attire. So being able to use dry shampoo on the weekends and just prolong how my hair looks, it's so good. And I love that it doesn't have a white cast and my hair just, it doesn't feel like greasy or oily and it doesn't look it. So, and I don't always get to just go without. Since we're already talking about hair products, I have a couple items that I picked up, and I know these brands because I purchased them in the States, but they have them here. The L'Oreal, so that's the other thing, they're in German. This is one of the L'Oreal leave-in sprays, anti-frizz, and it's got 24-hour anti-frizz. This I use for my leave-in conditioner when I do my hair in a bun. I will make sure it's got some dampness to it, spray this, comb it through, use my hair gel and slick it back for my bun. That's how I alleviate breakage and damage from it being pulled back in a bun for 5 days straight. Definitely have a leave-in conditioner when you're doing your hair like that. And then I love this brand, and I can't always find it when I'm in the States. It's Schwarzkopf. This is their Schwarzkopf Gliss Ultimate Repair. I have both a shampoo and conditioner. So I picked those up because I want to make sure with my hair being pulled back in a bun, tight and just kind of secured for 12 hours, 16 hours throughout the day. I just want to make sure that my hair isn't getting stripped, broken, damaged, any of that. So these two I picked up. I will try and link them for the States, because I know a lot of my viewers are in the US, but I will link whatever products I can down below in case you're looking for them. But I will say I do love Schwarzkopf, and I would pick it up when I could find it. Their hair products are so good. I think that's, oh no. So I picked these up and I never really talked about them, but my roommate and I love them. So I needed like hair clips, because I don't always like pulling my hair back in a ponytail. Sometimes I just want to have my hair back while I'm eating and then like release it again. So I usually keep my hair clips on the strap of my purse or whatever, or inside my purse if possible. So I usually keep a neutral shade, a black shade, that way I have them. I was able to get like an 8-pack off of Amazon, and there's two different varieties. So there's like the rounded clips, and then there's the square clips. And I prefer the square clips because I have so much hair, but they have brown, they have kind of a mustardy tan, and then black and this tan shade. So my roommate wanted the tan shade, but I'd already taken the square, so she opted for the rounded version of it. These were so affordable. I want to say the 8-pack was like $9 or $10, and even being like put into my purse or whatever, or just hanging out on the strap, I have no issues. None of them have broken, and I've had these for probably about a month or some change. But I like having these readily available, so when we go out to eat, because especially now that it's winter and maybe we go out to get like Thai or ramen. What is it? It's not Thai. It's pho or udon. I cannot lean over a bowl trying to get noodles out of a bowl thinking that my hair is not going to end up in it. So I always have to put my hair back in a clip or an elastic. I also picked this up and I found it on, so I did not realize how many varieties of Nivea lotion they have here. So I usually use the 24-hour hydration, which I find in the States, and it's a dark blue bottle. I usually get, no, I think it's 48 hours. It's 48 hours, the one that I get. Here they have the ones for 72 hours, and then they have the 72-hour in a scented. So I picked up the lavender for like calming and whatever, especially prior to bed, or like if I'm going into work knowing that it's going to be like an intense day. I just want to smell something. Well, I can't smell it, but when I could smell lavender, it's one of my favorite scents. So it's one of those things that I'm like hopeful that one day I'm like, ooh, I can smell lavender. But then I picked this one up. It is the Nivea Holiday Glow 48-hour hydration. I will see if I can link this. I will see if I can find it on US Amazon. This, I was just like, okay, yes, I want to try this out. So it's just a super hydrating, and there's just a nice glow to your skin. It's not shimmery, it's not glittery. There's just that nice natural hydration. I like to make sure that I focus it on like my elbows, my arms, my shoulders, but I need that hydration, especially for the cold. My skin will dry out so quickly. All right, and then a last couple things. So this is some of the stuff that I picked up from Amazon. Now, like I said, I was talking about working out. One of the things that I have the hardest time, I can work out and I can see muscle definition in my arms. I can lose weight wherever else, anywhere except my stomach. So one of the things that I've been using for years, and I have a subscription for it. Actually, my Amazon subscription will send it to me like I think I have it set for like every 6 months, 3 months. It lasts forever. This is the TC1 Workout Gel Sweat Ignition. I use this, I put it on my stomach, my torso area, honestly. And it'll, as I'm like walking to the gym here, I can start feeling it, but it helps make me sweat more in my torso. Otherwise I wouldn't, and I wouldn't see the definition. I'm never gonna have a 6-pack of abs, nor do I want 6-pack abs. I would just like to lose some of the weight in my center section. This actually really helps. I have a new container of it that just showed up, but this is the one that I have right now. It's kind of it looks like Vaseline, but I will tell you that as soon as you're done applying this, you need to wash your hands with soap and water. Not cold water, hot water, and soap at least twice. Because if you accidentally touch your face or your eyes with this, it's gonna feel tingly and your eyes are gonna hurt. But I will tell you, it definitely helps with losing weight in my torso area, because otherwise I'm not targeted like that. It's not going to happen. And I find that I have a harder time losing weight in my middle, but not when I use this with like a sweat wrap. So I've never really talked about that on my channel, but that's one of the things that I use to kind of mitigate the not being able to lose there. I can get, my calves will look great, my thighs will tone, my arms are good, not my torso. Anyone else like that? My roommate and I, so I talked about it in my Allure Best of Beauty video, which will be up here shortly. I've been trying out different lighting. So if you notice right now, it's a little bit darker behind me. I only have my beauty lights on as well as my lamp next to my bed, because the overhead lighting is so intense, but I don't like having it on. So one of the things that Rumi and I decided we wanted to get during the Amazon Prime sale was the LED lights for around the room. So we picked up the 30 meter and made sure it had the European plugs so that we're able to plug them in here. But this has all the different like color changing, the remote for it. So I haven't put these up yet. I'm probably gonna do that here either tonight or tomorrow when I get home from work. But she had to go back to the States for an emergency. So when she gets back, I get to help her out with them, but maybe I'll troubleshoot. I say troubleshoot, I haven't even tried. But once I put them up, I can help her out with hers. But I like the fact that I can change the colors and maybe fall asleep to something a little more soothing. I can turn the lights off, but I do like to have a little bit of light. Not everyone's like that. Now into clothes and shoes, and I think these are the last two items. So, like I said, it's starting to get really cold here. It was 45 degrees earlier. It's 54 degrees now. I have a pair of these on now because I was like, okay, I need to see if they're warm. And they are. So I picked up 3 pairs of their fleece like yoga pants. And that's the thing. Like I could pick up a single pair and it was like $15, or I could pick up a 3-pack for like $32. They look like regular leggings, but the lining. So also the sizing was weird. There was either small, medium, or large, extra large. And when I told Rumi like that I got a large, extra large, she's like, what? I was like, girl, I still got hips. I don't know why, but she's like, no, you're like a medium. I was like, no, not even in American sizes. American sizes, I might have to wear an extra large in pants or shirts. It just depends. So these have the pocket on them, which I love. And then there's a fleece lining, which is so soft. And they're still pretty thin, so they're not like super bulky. I got these because when we go to work, we have to walk, I want to say it's like half a mile. It's not that far. It might take us like 3 to 5 minutes depending on how fast we walk. But when it's cold out, and it's 40 degrees right now, I am not wanting to be freezing cold through my uniform, because my uniform is not a material that is like keeping the heat in at all, period. So I got these because I was like, okay, they're gonna be thin enough that they can fit underneath my uniform, but not be so bulky that I don't wanna wear them underneath, but I need something that's gonna keep me warm when it's cold. So I picked up a 3-pack of these. I also think these will be great for when I have to go for when I go snowboarding, because I want to go snowboarding while I'm here. I've snowboarded in Japan, I've snowboarded in the States. I would love to snowboard in Europe while I'm here. And then the last item, and this one I had to have shipped from the US Amazon, because for some reason, so I wear a woman's size 10, which is technically, I think it's a men's 8.5. I don't know why, but they never have my size in European sizes. So I have only been able to purchase shoes off the American Amazon site. They never do at all. But the one thing that we were talking about is we might not get snow. A lot of times Germany doesn't get snow where we're at or whatever. That's fine. But I do want some warm boots. And I wanted warm boots that went up to like my calf or my knee. So I was able to get these, and they're very comfortable. So these are super cute. These are what I got off of Amazon. I will link them down below. I know for sure that I can. But so they have the lace up, which is mostly style, but then it also has the zipper on this side. And then I do like that there's also the fabric right here to just kind of give a different dimension to it. And then also there is the like fuzzy fleece on the inside. I don't know if you can really see. So it is nice and fuzzy. It goes the entire length of the boot. There's furriness all the way down to the toes. So I didn't want Luke to send my Uggs. I was like, I can't have him like shipping all of my clothes over here. So I did order this pair of boots. It should keep me warm. I haven't been able to try it out like in the cold weather. But I know with the fleece and everything and how it is, they're also supposed to be waterproof with this material right here, which is nice. So if I need to wear them in the rain or whatnot, because I was looking for rain boots, but then some of these came up as like waterproof and warm. And I was like, I think I'd rather those than like galoshes and then have to bundle up with like 2 pairs of socks. So this was like the best of both. I'll let you guys know. I'll put it in the comments like what I think of these. Okay, you guys, that is everything I've recently purchased or received in the mail. Let me know, do you guys like these unboxings? Do you like seeing what I'm picking up or have sent to me? What I'm purchasing when I'm out and about in Germany, like the things that I think I need to have? Let me know your comments. If you like them, I'll keep doing them. If not, then I can stop. But you guys let me know what your opinions are, and I will look forward to the next video. You guys, before you leave, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications to new videos. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Until my next video, you guys, bye. I'll see you in the next one.